Cancer. Hi, welcome to your general love reading today. I'm going to be using the Celtic Cross layout with the Llewellyn deck. Okay, so if this reading resonates for you, it is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone, but if it does, I will be doing an extended, and the information for that is in the box below. And just to let you know, the extended readings that I do are almost as long as the initial readings because it's for people that already kind of feel like this resonates for them. So I want to give them much more information that way. Also, I am now open for personal readings, and the information for that is also in the box below. All right, let's get started, Cancer. We'll see what's going on here. Now, as you know, love readings are not always about romance, but they are always about love of some sort or another, whether it be self-love or, expressing love through creativity or whatever. We'll see what shows up. Also, to let you know that, the kings and queens and the kind of male and female cards in here are about the divine masculine and feminine energy that's in all of us and not about genders. So therefore they're interchangeable. Okay. We have as a guide, we've got the Seven of Swords. I'm just going to draw a card on that, the Knight of Swords. So I kind of feel like as there's something happening here with the Knight of Swords this is a guide now from the universe that is speeding up the process of you moving towards kind of where this reading is taking you. Okay, so there's an acceleration that's happening here, because I think what happened is you decided that where you were playing this out in your life, you kind of got the realization that I need to move to a different place, and therefore by moving to a different place it kind of opened up the possibilities for you, and that's where I see the acceleration coming. So it's kind of like I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to another playground. Okay, that's what came to my mind. All right, so above you got the Ace of Pentacles now, so that makes sense with that Seven of Swords, because the Ace of Pentacles is kind of an information that's coming to you from the universe, of kind of security and knowledge and abundance that is now beginning for you. So by making that move of moving from this kind of place of conflict and taking your ideas or your plans and moving it somewhere else, I think it's as a result of that kind of sense that this is what I get now. I'm getting that, abundance and stuff that are coming my way need to happen in a different place. You've got the Eight of Wands in your immediate past, along with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of studying, accumulating new knowledge, opportunities that have been offered to you in many ways. And it is, and there's been a lot of communication going back and forth. So kind of that kind of studying, like discussing, maybe listening to, like if you were in university right now, which of course we aren't because of, the pandemic. But if you were, it would be like being at a lecture format, for instance, and there's all of this information being spoken and words and communication going back and forth. And that's what I see in your immediate past. So it could be online, it could be with groups online, it could be, discussing at home with people around you, friends, whatever. And out of that, I feel like there's some solid knowledge that has come your way, solid information that now I see as the Knight of Swords, that's inspiring you to kind of, speed up this kind of move towards where you're going next. You've got the Star and the Moon on you. Oh my God, what an awesome combination. I love that combination. I love the Star and the Moon, okay? Now, the Star and the Moon you are definitely being guided by, if you're into astrology, then pay attention to your astrological readings right now. Check them out, see where the stars are lining up, where it is guiding you, because it's taking you, to a place. It is your guide right now. And the moon is helping by illuminated some of the unknown, darker, hidden meanings of things that you have, that will assist you in terms of, as I said with this Knight of Swords, of moving quicker into where you're going. You've got the Emperor at your base. Let's see where that is. And you've got the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. So the Emperor is, I think this may be a person. Sometimes cards come up and they represent that part of you. But in this reading, I kind of feel like it's an external person that they're very powerful. They're very non-emotional. Their connection to you is very clear. They have a lot of experience. They have a lot of knowledge. And I think somehow they have, and this may be the part of the communication thing here. So it may have come through communication that has caused an opening for you in your thought, in the foundations that you had built up till now. So it probably came in when it comes as a tower, it can be a bit shocking because it cuts through and creates a crack, and that's how the light gets in, kind of thing, with the star and the moon there. But it can still feel very life shaking, right? Because it is life shaking because it's kind of attacking, your foundation, which needs to be in order for it to shift. Because I feel like it's helping you. It's there to help you kind of come in from the cold and, begin to embrace the knowledge that has been around you, that you've been kind of like walking by and, avoiding or not embracing up to this point. And with the Ace of Pentacles over you now, this is a gift to you because it's helping you to be able to then open yourself up to the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles with this new knowledge that is all around you now, okay? So letting go of the past, protections that you had around yourself, which you have no choice because, as I say, this is good because the Tower is actually doing it for you. And you've got the Page of Swords there, so you're a little skeptical still, and you're just kind of going to guard your position. And then we've got the Lovers, and I'm just going to draw another card here. You've got Justice and Three of Swords. So the Lovers, I think in this case, is kind of like a twin flame situation. I don't see there is an actual person. I didn't go that far because we've got the King of Pentacles and the Empress. So I kind of feel like there is a person in your near future here as the King of Pentacles. And with the Lovers, it's about, that kind of passionate connection. And as the Page of Swords, you're still standing there waiting kind of for more information because the Tower is on you. And so bit by bit, with the star and the moon, things are going to be revealed to you and your path towards it will be revealed to you. And I think part of that is already guarding your position and then being aware of this Lover's connection, the soulmate connection around you. And then you've got the Justice card and the Three of Swords. So I really think that this represents you asking for, like the star and the moon, you kind of asking for that kind of healing because you got hurt in the past. Your heart was broken and it's kind of behind you now, and you really want to be able to move back into the source of life, which is emotions and, heart-centeredness. You're a little skeptical, that's the Page of Swords, but you're really wanting to move into it, and that's what the Justice card is. So the Justice card is bringing you in connection with this soulmate situation. And the King of Pentacles showing up there. Just going to draw another card. Okay. Alrighty, Cancer. We got the Two of Cups showing up here over the King of Pentacles. So this is not a male or female reading, but what I'm getting is a combination of lovers here. Definitely a soulmate situation. And moving into a more solid kind of feeling of, how can I put this, secure. That feeling like it's real, like it's grounded, like it's secure, it's not ethereal, it's not like wishy-washy, that kind of thing, but feeling like it is something that's very strongly secure. And understanding the reciprocation, understanding, what this all means to be connected, the Lovers and the Two of Cups situation, but in a very solid, grounded way, which I think is what the Emperor has been kind of conveying here. All right, then we got the Empress. So the Emperor down here, the Empress here. So the connection, it's matching in many ways with the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and now the Empress and the Emperor. So with the Empress and the Emperor, I think that the Empress is manifesting the knowledge that the Emperor has conveyed that helped create the Tower, that helped bring the person in from the cold, that helped then give birth to the possibility of this connection. Okay, does that make sense to you? I hope it does, but that's what I see here. And I don't even want to expand on that because I don't want to, make it too diluted. So I'm going to leave it what I just said there for you, and you can listen again if you need to. Then you've got the Ace of Swords and your unconscious, and the Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So with this in the recent past, or recent present, so this is kind of where you're going, and your unconscious is going to be able to kind of discern and make clarity out of this now because of the Tower being on you. It's broken away some of your resistance and some of your old stuff coming up, okay, and allowing this kind of clarity to come through now that you need. And so, even though it causes maybe a lot of thinking and anxiety coming out of it, it is definitely part of moving you towards your destiny here, okay? I'm going to elaborate more on this because this is a pretty intense reading here. So I elaborate more in the extended reading. In your environment, the Eight of Cups showing up, so there's a pull here for you to be able to follow what is showing up here and leave behind where you are. It's not destroyed or anything. It's not like the Five of Cups, but it's the Eight of Cups. But following the moon, because the moon and the sun and the star are pretty powerful forces on you right now. So really having, not a lot of choice here, being compelled to follow your intuition here, which the moon is kind of, shining through. In a position of what you want, you've got the Nine of Cups, which is your heart's desire, and then you've got the Judgment card, which is the rebirth and the kind of conscious awareness of this new path showing up for you. Now, I'm going to leave it at that because we're running out of time. And if this does resonate with you, then as I say, I will be looking definitely at this part of the reading way more in depth in the extended reading. I'm just going to draw an oracle card before we close this off, and we've got the Bee. So luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. Nice. So the work that you've done and the willingness to move on from the Tower and, pay attention to the Emperor, and having, really looking at this soulmate entry into your life is going to pay off. That's the industriousness. So, and, if you think about it, the sweet victory and, kind of a really lucky thing to happen to anyone in this lifetime. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, Cancer, I'll see you in the extended, or I'll see you next week.